कंटेंट इज द किंग, ये बात तो आप सभी जानते हैं। और KGF 2, पुष्पा, RRR, कश्मीर फाइल्स ने हमको दोबारा रिमाइंड कराया है दैट किसी भी चीज़ में कितना भी बजट हो, लेकिन अगर कंटेंट अच्छा है तो भाई लोगों को पसंद आ ही जाता है। बट डोंट वरी, निपुण भाई आपको किसी मूवी का रिव्यू नहीं देने वाला है। ये वही यूट्यूब चैनल है जिसको आप काफ़ी सालों से देखते आ रहे हैं, अपना प्यार देते आ रहे हैं। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल थैंक यू सो मच। आप देख रहे हैं पॉडकास्ट सीरीज नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग और फिटनेस के ऊपर, और मैं हूँ निपुण अग्रवाल। आपको पता ही है, आपका दोस्त, आपसे रेगुलरली बात करता ही रहता हूँ, है ना। तो इस पूरी पॉडकास्ट सीरीज का सवाल एक यही है, क्या हमें उल्लू बनाया गया? क्या हमसे नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग या फिटनेस के नाम पे झूठ बोला गया? जिस तरह की हमें चैंपियनशिप्स दिखाई गई, जिस तरह के एथलीट्स हमें दिखाए गए, वॉज दैट ऑल फेक? या एक्चुअली नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग और फिटनेस का मार्केट एग्जिस्ट करता है जिसको कोई एक्सप्लोर नहीं करता? और अगर एग्जिस्ट करता है तो वो क्या मार्केट है? तो इसलिए हम जा पहुँचे इंडिया के कुछ सबसे अच्छे प्रेप कोचेस के पास, जैसे हैरी संधू, गुरुदेश मान और ऐसे ही कुछ और लोगों के पास, प्लस इंडिया के टॉप नेचुरल, लाइफ टाइम नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डर्स के पास, युवा प्रकाश, तुषार उपल, मंगल, ऐसे ही बहुत सारे बॉडी बिल्डर्स के पास, प्लस ICN इंडिया, आई कम्पीट नेचुरल ICN, जो कि एक नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग चैंपियनशिप है, उनके इंडिया प्रेसिडेंट जय आचार्य को भी हमने पकड़ लिया और उनसे पूछा कि यार तुम ऐसा क्या कर रहे हो जो आज तक किसी ने इंडिया में नहीं किया, टेस्टिंग के बारे में। हमें पता है मसलमेनिया इंडिया में पहले नेचुरल चैंपियनशिप कराता था, लेकिन वो कितनी नेचुरल थी इसके बारे में आज आप सभी को पता है। तो ICN उनसे कैसा लगोगा, तो इसलिए हमने 360 डिग्री व्यू वाली एक पॉडकास्ट सीरीज आप ही के लिए तैयार की है, जिसमें आपको ऐसा कॉन्टेंट देखने के लिए मिलेगा जो आपने ना पहले कभी देखा होगा और ना उसके बारे में सुना होगा। सो रिमेंबर टू सब्सक्राइब एंड हिट द बेल आइकॉन, ताकि इस पॉडकास्ट सीरीज के जो भी नए एपिसोड रिलीज होंगे वो आपके सामने आते रहेंगे, आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिलेगा और आप उन्हें एंजॉय कर पाएं। और हाँ, सबसे ज़रूरी बात, प्लीज़ अपने व्यूज़, अपने विचार को नीचे कमेंट में डालना ना भूलें और इस वीडियो को अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर ज़रूर कीजिए, क्योंकि हमें नहीं पता कहाँ किसका क्या फ़ायदा हो जाए। और अगर आपको मेरे कंटेंट में कहीं कुछ कमी दिखती है या कुछ कंप्लेन है तो मैं आपको इंस्टाग्राम पे मिल जाऊंगा। मेरे इंस्टाग्राम का लिंक नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिया गया है। और हाँ, टाइम स्टैम्प्स पे क्लिक करना ना भूलें, ताकि ये पूरी वीडियो अगर आपको नहीं देखनी, आपको किसी स्पेसिफिक सवाल पे जाना है तो आप सीधे उस सवाल पे जा सकें। लेट्स स्टार्ट द नेक्स्ट एपिसोड ऑफ नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग एंड फिटनेस विद मी निपुण अग्रवाल ऑन ऑल अबाउट फिटनेस स्टोरीज। वेलकम टू ऑल अबाउट फिटनेस स्टोरीज। मैं हूं निपुण अग्रवाल और ये है एपिसोड नंबर 3 हमारे नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग एंड फिटनेस सीरीज का। पिछले 2 एपिसोड्स में आपने देखा कि हमने फिटनेस जगत के बॉडी बिल्डिंग और नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग और फिटनेस जगत के कुछ लोगों के साथ हमने अपने पॉडकास्ट किए और उनसे हमने ये जाना कि क्या नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग एंड फिटनेस जोक है इंडिया में, और अगर ऐसा है तो वो क्यों हो गया है। So today we have a very special guest. In fact, he is one of the most popular natural, forever natural, lifetime natural bodybuilders in India. His name is Yuvaprakash. You've all known him. He's a Tamilian. He's now 31 years old. You've all known him on social media. He's very popular, and half of you may have doubted him also that if he's natural or not. And I think आपके दिमाग में वो डाउट इसलिए है because he's amazing. Yuva, welcome to All About Fitness Stories.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, Nipun, for having me here. It is nice to be here.
Most welcome.
And I have
we've
to tell,
been planning to do this for a very long time.
I'm so sorry to Nipun's followers. I'll not be able to talk in Hindi. Hindi thoda मालूम है. I'm really sorry. It's my bad that I don't know Hindi. But yeah, we'll talk in English. I hope you all understand. And if there is anything, Nipun will always translate. Yeah.
Please do tell me and everybody else about yourself a little bit.
Okay. We are having an interview. The first question always is like, tell me about yourself. And we shouldn't start with, I am Yuva.
It's a job interview, but a pleasant one.
Yeah. So yeah, nice to meet you guys. And yeah, so I am basically from Tirupur. If you all know, it's a small town near Coimbatore and Tamil Nadu. I'm born and brought up there.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, so I studied in Anna University, Chennai. I'm actually to give a background about me, I'm an athlete from childhood. So I come first in 100 meters, and also I come first in my class in studies. Okay, So I used to top in studies. I
Okay.
used to top in I run 100 meter first from first standard till my college final year. I was always first in 100 meters, and I always study. Uh, I got top rank, school first in 10th standard. I got school fourth in 12th
Wow.
standard. I'm 199 out of 200 cutoff in school. I've represented university in Coco. I've always one. I was the sports secretary of my college. So I've always that is one of the fundamental main reasons that why I was able to build this physique naturally. I've been in ground literally my entire life, either at the ground or at the gym. Not 32 years of my life, starting from first standard itself. Not even first standard. I still remember in LKG, UKG also I used to run. I used to come first in 100 meters. I remember everything. So I
Oh.
studied in a school called Saraswati Vidyalaya in Tirupur. I
Wow.
used to come first in, it's not, obviously it would be 30, 40 meters, I guess, that time, but it would be 300 meters for us
Yeah.
now being, I'm already short. Imagine how short I would
Yeah.
have looked in LKG, UKG and all.
Yes. 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 Yes.
So, so I
Yeah.
used to be I'm very, very short. In school days, I used to be what, 5'1" only. I'm talking about even during 11th, 12th grade and all. Imagine a
Hmm.
small guy who comes first in 100 meters, beating all the tall guys. I used to be very famous, bro,
Wow.
just because I
Wow.
used to win both. I used to come in 100 first in 100 meters. I was a sports captain. I was a Coco team captain. I was a sports secretary of my college. I used to study well also. So people used to look up to me.
Wow.
Like teachers used to go to the juniors. They used to tell, there is this guy Yuvaprakash. You all have to be like this Yuvaprakash. In my school
Wow.
days,
That's
I was
amazing.
like, I have been a hero in school. So I was always at this attention the whole life. That's why I'm addicted to social media, is because I'm addicted to this attention. I always want this attention. Uh, that's one of the reasons I'm natural. Also, I'm not joking. This is true. I am natural because I need that attention. I want to prove that naturally it is possible. That is also one of the big reasons. Yeah. So after my college, I actually worked in Pondicherry for 6 months, in a mechanical engineering company. I want to tell this because that work has been an inspiration throughout my life, even for natural bodybuilding. So I worked in a glass manufacturing industry. You know, glass bottles, right? Pepsi, Coke,
Okay.
and everything. Even all
Yeah. Yeah.
alcohol,
Yeah. Bottling plant.
beer bottles, wine bottles. All the bottles are manufactured in that company. So here I worked for 6 months only. Then I moved to Bangalore. I got a better job. It's called business
Hmm.
analytics. It's called It's a company called Mu Sigma. It's a business analytics firm. So from there, after going there, obviously it's like an IT company. You go in an AC room, you wear good clothes, hot chicks around.
Yeah.
So
Fancy.
it was
Yes.
like complete transformation for me from being in a mechanical company, that too in the worst mechanical company, to I performed
An
really well in
IT
that
company
company.
in Bangalore.
Uh,
That's fancy.
uh,
Yes.
yeah, so I performed that too. Imagine being from Pondicherry, that too. After Pondicherry, I went to a village called Naidabetta. Both were, my company was outside Pondicherry. Being in a village at such a company, going to Bangalore and working in it's a top analytics company, $1 billion firm.
Yeah.
So it was a
Music. Yes.
major transformation for me. And Musigma, I continued gymming there.
Hmm.
So 2012 to 2013, 2012 second half only I started. 2013 first half I gave a break, and 2013 second half only I started working out again in Bangalore. So from 2013 to 2016, I used to work in New Sigma. People used to complain about where I worked, business analytics, from that the working hours are long, this, that. Me being having a bad experience, I used to enjoy the work. I used to tell people, give me work. I can do it because I have that past experience. No, it's like everything is easy for me. I shred for 6 months continuously without even having one cheat meal. That's because I've experienced worse. I used to think about how I felt when I was standing outside the machine for 8 hours a day. I'm like, everything is easy, bro.
Yeah.
Everything is easy. So that's why
That's
I
nice.
told you
That's
about.
very nice.
I told you about the job. So till 2016, I was working in Music Mom. Parallelly, I was doing this working out, and I had great physique, bro. I always have good abs. Okay, I told you, I'm an athlete from. I have abs from even for second standard, third standard, and all. Okay, I don't know that I had that was abs, but I used to have. Okay,
Hmm.
so you will not know. You know Surya, actor Surya, right?
Yeah.
Tamil.
Yes. Yes. Of course.
He did a movie called Varanamayiram, if you have heard. Okay,
Okay.
It was Surya was the first hero in Tamil industry uh, to bring the trend of six packs. There were other heroes who had good physique before, but Surya was the one who brought the trend. So when Varnamayaram movie released, it's 2012 exactly when my college ended. Okay, his name is Surya. My name is also Surya. Okay, I was named Surya first. Then based on numerology, they named me Yuvaprakash. So my parents call me Surya only. Okay, so his name was Surya. In that movie, Surya was a mechanical engineer. I'm a mechanical engineer. Okay.
Oh, so you're associated with it, that he's talking
Yes,
about
yes,
me.
and
I'm that guy.
Surya is short. He's very short. He's my height only.
Okay.
So he's short. His name was Surya. He was a mechanical engineer, and Samira Reddy was the heroine. So that's when I wanted. The main reason for me to pursue bodybuilding is just to look like Surya and Varana Mayram, to look little matured. I'm so insecure, so I have this inferiority complex of being short. I just wanted to look better. That's how I started from 2012 in Pondicherry. I did something. Then I went to Bangalore. I did something. Until 2016, I had developed a little bit. I have developed muscles. Some 2 kgs I've put on, but obviously it's all muscles. 2 to 3 kgs I've gained. I looked really good. I had these abs always. And then people asked me, why can't you go and compete? You always know
Okay.
if you have abs, people will tell you go and compete. That's how
Okay.
it works. People don't realize that after abs, it will take another 3 to 6 months to compete.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you have abs, you are ready for competition. Imagine during 2015-16 and all, it was like that. Okay. That time, then I went and met this. You were asking about Pavan Shetty, that time I went and met him. He was trending at that time in Bangalore because he had won Mr. World. So that
All
time I
right,
went
guys.
and met.
So, Yuva, just
Hmm.
1 second. Let me clarify the context of Pavan Shetty here.
Hmm.
So, guys, he's talking about that post which I made on YouTube community tab, and a lot of you said that go ask Pavan Shetty that Yuvaprakash is not natural. That's why Yuva is right now talking about Pavan Shetty, because
Hmm.
Pavan Shetty was his first coach. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so he was my first coach in 2015 end I joined. I coached under him for 1 year for two shows, one MUSCLEMANIA and one Mr. Karnataka. He was coached under him.
Hmm.
This was in
Yeah.
2015.
He was with Body Power at that
So
time,
if
fairly
your
senior
video
fellow
is
at
touching,
Body Power.
so now exactly what I was talking is people judge everyone looking at only one picture. The picture that you posted, it was my
Okay.
2019, my best form till date, and it was clicked
Hmm.
after the show. It was not before the show. After the show, obviously after the show, you eat a lot. You understand? See, you are at 5 to 6% body fat, and you cheat a
Yeah,
lot,
yeah, yeah. You
and then you
become larger
pump
and
up.
fuller. Yes.
Exactly, you pump up, and then you get a shoot done from a photograph like Appasianese. You're gonna look even better than than the Mr. Olympia champion itself. If you understand, when you look at a
Okay.
picture, you can't judge looking at a single picture. If someone is judging at a single picture, his comments are stopped there itself. Like his comments should be ignored there itself. Okay. So now even I can't prove that I've never used steroids. Even Pawan Shetty can't prove that I have used steroids. All I have to do, I can only tell that I've never used. But if you have to go
Hmm.
technically, you have to see my picture from 2013, 14, 15. You understand? You have to see the journey. During 2015 Muscle Mania,
Yeah.
assuming you're showing the picture here, if you look at me right here, I was just 61.5 to 62 kgs. Okay, that too, I'm not actually shredded to the actual competition conditioning. You see now the people, ideally the competition requires amount of conditioning where your skin should be paper thin, and you should see striations everywhere. Even your glutes has to be shredded. If you look at this picture,
Yeah.
I'm already 3 kgs away from stage conditioning. So I'm just someone I'm
Hmm.
a small kid. I'm so small. I'm just 61.5 kgs and I'm not even shredded yet. And if you think that this physique has used steroids, then you have no knowledge basically. You understand? You
Hmm.
don't know
Yeah.
what can
Yeah.
happen when you take
I.
steroids. You look at me, I'm so small. And I told you
Hmm.
just before that when during my college days, I was just 57 kgs. 57 to 61.5 is only 4.5 kgs. So in 4, 13,
Hmm.
14, 15, 16, 4 years, obviously, if you're a beginner, you go to the gym for the first time. First 3 to 4 years, you can gain a lot. can literally gain so much naturally. Forget steroids. Naturally only, the first year you can gain 3+ kgs of muscle. Second year easily 2. First 4 years you can easily gain 8 to 10 kgs of muscle. Even if you have bad genetics, you can gain above 5 kgs of muscle. You understand? This is naturally.
Okay.
Then if someone has to take steroids, he can gain about 10 kgs of muscle. You understand? So even now, I have not gained 10 kgs of muscle. That 2019 picture, no, that was just on stage. I was 64.5. That I would have been 65 kgs. That picture. Even 2019 picture, which you are judging right now, I've gained only 8 kgs over what 8 years. You understand? So how can you understand? I'm talking about technically, because even if Pavan Shetty comes and tells you that this guy has used steroids, you can't believe. You understand? And even I tell that I have not used, you can't believe. All you can see is look at me. Do you think that this physique, looking at my size and the conditioning, do you think this is possible? Sorry, this is not possible naturally. I was nothing. All I have gained is 4 kgs of muscle in 4 years, and not even at my best conditioning. So I'm very small.
So I understand. And I see a logic when you say that let's look at the transition over years. Let's not look at what I have become after 6 years or 8 years of workout. Let's look
Yeah.
at what I was in first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and so on and so forth. That does make
On top
sense.
of it,
So,
to compete in the same show, WNBF, you have to give a polygraph testing. So in that polygraph testing, the main question is, you are not supposed to use steroids for 10 years. You understand? Why will I just think practically? If
ICN
someone from
also
India,
will be doing polygraph test in
yes,
India.
just think practically, bro. I'm from Chennai. I'm from Tamil Nadu. I was in Bangalore that time. Why will someone go from Bangalore to Singapore? You know how much it costs.
To
The
lie.
competition to go. Exactly. Why will someone spend 2 to 3 lakhs of money and compete in an organization like WNBF? It's not MUSCLEMANIA. If it's MUSCLEMANIA, you guys can scold me in all bad words. I will surrender. Okay. You can scold me in any bad word that you want. You can start swearing in Hindi, Tamil, all language. I totally surrender. Okay. It's WNBF. It's happening for 30 years. No Indian has won. You understand? I was the first Indian to go and compete in men's physique to win. Why will someone, if I have used steroids, how will he spend so much? How will he have the guts to go and try to cheat in a polygraph test? Think logically.
Yeah.
You understand? You know how much it costs in bodybuilding. For you only, it costs a lot. Singapore is the costliest country, you know. It's the most expensive country.
Yes.
I have to go there, stay there for a few days. Even I took my dad along with me in 2019. How much I would have? Why will someone take such a risk just to go and lie and get caught? And on top of it, yeah. Cool.
So I think that's a very good explanation, a very good logical explanation. While we can't and don't want to prove to anybody, we can help them with logic. Now,
Yeah.
if they have any common sense, they will understand. If they don't, they will
That's
keep
why I gave you
questioning.
two
Uh,
answers. One logically, look at me, bro. Look at me. You just think
yeah, the
practically.
transition.
This physique
Yeah.
is worth enough to call that he has used steroids. That is one. Second is obvious the journey. Third is, why will someone have taken steroids, go and give a polygraph test which says you have not used any? I've cleared the polygraph testing. I have the certificate. You posted that also. I'll give you. You post it here. Testing, and I'm not joking. I know MUSCLEMANIA was going in the wrong direction. People, so many enhanced, were competing and winning. And I can say a lot about this, but I don't want to attack anyone personally. But so much shit was happening in MUSCLEMANIA. I forced the MUSCLEMANIA CEO to post my drug test report. My drug test report was the first drug test report ever posted on MUSCLEMANIA India page. You go back to MUSCLEMANIA India page. The first drug testing report, the picture was mine. It's posted there. I can even tell you more. I have the entire athletes drug test results with me right now. 2016 when I compare MUSCLEMANIA. I even have an athlete's drug testing who is positive, but he was awarded overall champion in classic physique, overall in men's physique. I have the athletes, but technically I'm not supposed to share with you. They'll file a case against me, but I have it. I can show you personally. I have the drug test reports of every athlete of 2016. I will give you mine. I can post mine. So
Yeah.
I have all. I'll give you mine. You post it here also.
Yeah.
I think I've given you
Cool.
enough proof logically and
So
technically. Yeah.
yeah, don't worry about it. I think that's completely fine. People,
Yeah.
naysayers will always be there. And I was
Do you?
talking to Tushar Uppal
You
the
know.
other day, and you know
Hmm.
what he said? He said that when somebody says that no, he cannot be natural, he's not natural, he's used medicines and this and that, I just laugh and I think that it's a great compliment. That's what he said,
I know. I know.
which I think is such a cool response. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
But
So my
when it
question
comes
to
from
you is,
someone, hmm, for example, I understand some normal people commenting is fine, but imagine you, someone who has 1 lakh subscribers, who has an influential stage in bodybuilding industry in India. If you talk,
hmm,
if it was you talking shit about this guy,
hmm.
look at his physique, is using steroids. Obviously, if you talk, because I am getting such haters,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
a
joking,
matter.
I'm not kidding.
Hmm.
I have such haters. I have haters who talk, who are IFBB pros, who have trained IFBB pros, who literally post openly that this guy is not natural. I can even send screenshots of you, that also. You understand? Such things
Hmm.
actually, it makes me feel bad, because it's how you are an IFBB pro. You are someone who's training IFBB pros. How can you talk without any proof? At least when you tell something, give some proof, make some explanation, or put me there. Let's talk. Both of us talk. You understand? See how we both are talking. You
So I
also
have
doubt
no
me, right?
idea who you're talking about. Almost
Hmm.
all of the IFBB pros are my friends and dear friends. So I don't know who you're talking about, but
Hmm.
whosoever you're talking about, possibly, I just feel that some of this may just come from some sort of jealousy that I wish I was also natural. If this guy could achieve all this being natural,
No, the
I've
problem
just
is, bro,
destroyed
I'm not
myself
even
up in anabolics.
close to them. I'm not even close to them. You understand? I've not even won in my category in amateur Olympia. People are not even
Hmm.
understanding. We both are doing the same thing, helping people. Okay, I just do it naturally. You win, but at the end of the day, steroids doesn't do anything. You can win only because of your
Hmm.
natural potential, which is your hard work, your ethics, your consistency, patience. You win because of that.
Yeah.
Drugs is just an
Yeah.
drugs or supplement. Anything is just an accessory. Okay, people, you are an IFBB pro because you're naturally good. Your natural potential is good. People
Your
don't
hard work,
understand
your
it.
determination, your sacrifices are
Exactly.
up
You,
there.
it's
That's why
very,
you're
very
IFBB pro.
I will ask you one question. Okay, assume you have obviously famous bodybuilders, right? All your IFBB pros are friends. You go to your friend IFBB pro and you tell him, hey bro, you're an IFBB pro because you use steroids. What will they say?
Yeah, yeah, of course not. Look at the
What
hard
will they
work, look
say?
at the diet, look at the sacrifice.
Exactly. This is what
Yeah,
they will tell you. They will repeat the same. It's not because of steroids, bro. It's because of hard work, my patience, and my consistency over years.
yeah,
Exact.
yeah,
I understand.
yeah,
So take
yeah,
the steroids out. You put that hard work, consistency over years, patience, commitment. You get another crazy physique. That is natural bodybuilding, boss. Why don't you
yeah,
understand that?
yeah,
You understand. So
yeah,
if you
yeah, yeah,
split the question at the end of the day, I'll tell you, natural, anything that is negative will always get viewed more. So when they always say natural
yeah, I
bodybuilding is a
agree.
joke, it's not possible, it's you're using steroids, it just grows like a fire.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think some of those are good points. And this question is also a very, very valid question because bodybuilding is not about medicines completely. It's about people like to talk like that, but it's a lot about so many other things.
Exactly.
We can talk about somebody's medicines, but nobody knows what time does that guy wakes up, what times does the guy sleeps, what is his relationship with his family now because of what he's going through, his cramps, his pain, his patience. Nobody knows that, and it's bullshit to talk about. Okay, dabba
So
kha ke body
you
banai
go
hai.
to my Instagram or you see my Instagram, you saw so many people commenting about me. Have I ever gone and commented on a bodybuilder who is enhanced, telling that you are an IFBB pro because you steroids? Have you seen me doing that? Have you
No,
seen
no.
any natural athlete doing that? Or I'm talking about elite natural athlete, someone like Tushar or
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah. See,
Do you think
but
we
I
will go?
feel that I haven't seen any IFBB pro or professionals talking like that really. Maybe under
I
the
will send you
carpet,
the
one
link
or
of
two may have
interviews
spoken like
only.
that. I don't know.
No, I can show you the
Okay.
video interviews itself. This IFBB Pro is telling
Okay.
it's not possible. I can show you. I will tell you one IFBB Pro
Yeah.
is telling you eat chicken breast, right? I will send you this video. Chicken breast, they are using steroids for chicken, it seems, for the chicken to grow. So he's like, I'm a natural bodybuilder. I eat chicken breast. So he's like, I'm using steroids, it seems. Do you understand? He's comparing
Yeah,
me
I think I've
eating
seen this or I
breast.
heard this a few years ago.
So this IFBB
Yeah.
Pro is posting this. Imagine, I wanted to ask this same question to him. Then why are you using those drugs, bro? Why can't you eat chicken breast and get the same physique? Do you understand? He won't answer.
Mm.
You're getting it.
Yeah.
So this is what people are posting, and
Yeah.
when 50,000, 1 lakh people see your story, see this video, they'll get influenced. Bro,
Mm.
whatever you say, there are people who will blindly believe
Yeah.
you. Those are the people commenting on my
Yes, yes,
pictures.
yes.
That's all. It's
Yes,
very
yes.
simple.
All right, so we'll do our best to,
Mm,
yeah,
mm,
yeah. Yeah, I think we'll leave IFBB pros talking about it to aside. There are more vital
yeah.
topics to be
Mm,
discussed, and we'll move to them.
mm,
ICN is coming to India. In fact, I was told that they did a show way back in 2019 December, and this is the second time that they're
mm.
coming to India. But the market for natural shows is already very bad, largely because of muscle mania. Why
Mm.
do you think ICN is any different? You've competed there, you've won that, you've won Muscle Mania also. Why do you think ICN is any different from Muscle Mania?
Okay, so we'll let's see. We'll talk about Musclemania first. Okay, so when Musclemania came to
Hmm.
the country, that time 2014 they came. Okay, so that was if when did you come into this industry, bro? I know you only recently, past 3 years. When did you start this everything?
2015.
2015. So even you are late. You are late. Okay. So even I
Hmm.
started in 2015. There are guys who started before me. I think Siddhant, he started before. There are many
2012.
guys.
Siddhant, Manoj, and Junaid, etc. Yeah, yeah.
They all
Mihi.
started when the fitness industry was booming. 2014 itself they have competed. Even
Hmm.
2013 itself they had competed. So that time, see, I'll tell you,
Yeah.
2013-14 is when Body Power Muscle Mania came to India. That was the time when fitness was a boom in social media and all. People were competing in bodybuilding shows for
Hmm.
even Sangram Chowkle. They were all there, another level. They were all doing this Mr. India, Mr.
Hmm.
Universe and all. But in social media, it became a boom only in 2013 and 14. Okay, so that time Muscle Mania came. Okay, so if you see from 2014 till last year 2019, okay, you go to Muscle Mania page and see how many people they have eliminated because they have used steroids. You will see no one. You will see
Hmm.
no one. So in 2016 or 17, they eliminated this guy, Rajesh Yadav, who won IFBB Pro in Classic Physics, only
Yeah, the.
because he quit Muscle Mania and competed in some other association. You understand? Because he quit Muscle Mania, they posted his drug test report and they fired him. In 2017, they eliminated a guy called Vipun because I complained against him. Because I am going to Singapore, Muscle Mania Asia, I'm spending so much and competing there. This
You're
guy
talking
is
about
telling
Vipin
me,
Rathod.
yeah, Vipin Rathore, sorry. This guy is telling me that I've been using for 5 years. Okay. He's openly telling me. I got so frustrated, even the overall, I got only second place. I got so frustrated, I complained this to the Muscle Mania CEO, and then they eliminated him. Okay. And the
Lewis.
next year again, he is the judge of Muscle Mania. Do you understand? This is how bad Muscle Mania is. Okay. Uh,
Hmm.
they have eliminated any competition you see 2014 only some 200 people will compete. There are at least 10 categories, 10 to 20 categories. Each and every category will have subcategory also. So in 10 categories, even if you have 50 winners, all 50 wouldn't be natural. At least 3, 4 should have been disqualified logically. No one is disqualified. You understand?
Yeah.
From 2014
Hmm.
till 2019, if you see,
But
no
they
one
do
ever.
testing, right? They claim to do testing and all.
It's all
What's wrong with
drama.
the testing
They
then?
just do, but they don't post anything. See, it's a drama that they're like, we will do testing this that, but I can show you the conversation of MUSCLEMANIA CEO itself. Okay, I will show you why how they talk. They indirectly tell, he will message you from a fake Facebook account. He won't message you from his own account. This is how MUSCLEMANIA
Donald
CEO works.
Coleman.
Yes, Donald Coleman. I'll show you his conversation. I still have all the conversations here. He'll message. This is how they work. They don't eliminate. If bro, I'll tell you, any athlete, any enhanced athlete, they use steroids only during the last cutting phase. Maximum, you understand? They use during the
Hmm.
shredding phase only. Okay. So they will get caught in the urine test itself. I can send you Rajesh Yadav's test because it was publicly posted. So I can send you. You can see the amount of steroids that he has used. It was easily caught in the urine test. Okay. So you can easily. It's easy in urine testing. It will be easy. So if I have to tell MUSCLEMANIA, they don't take drug testing, and it's their marketing strategy that it's natural, but anyone can compete, come and win. It's easy to win because half of the guys competing are natural, only half of them are enhanced. So there are more chances that you can win easily. Okay, the same MUSCLEMANIA
Okay.
champions.
Okay. So let's move to ICN also now. We know about Muscle Mania. Let's move to ICN
Yeah,
also.
you go to ICN. Okay, the drug testing is taken by WADA. Okay, World Anti-Doping Agency, which
WADA
is
approved labs. Yes.
yes, WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, which your Olympics Federation or Athletics
Yeah.
Olympics, no? So that federation tests Usain Bolt and everyone, their athletes. So I see ICN WADA is testing. Okay. So which means you should have seen how they come and test. They take you to the restroom, the WADA professional will come and they take the testing. So ICN is tested by WADA and you can, but they have this, they don't publicly shame athletes, ICN. Okay. So, but if you get caught, they will be banned, but they won't publicly shame. They'll not be allowed to compete in the any of the shows in the future. So this is how ICN works. It's
Yeah.
tested by WADA, and
Yeah. I
you
was
see
told
all
that they
the
also send these reports to other natural federations to ensure that the guy doesn't compete in other natural federations also. So
yes, yes.
they use the network but doesn't publicly shame anybody.
Yes, they don't publicly shame because you're not supposed to do it publicly. So if someone is taken steroids and if they have uh, tested positive, they will not be publicly shamed, but they'll be eliminated. So this is one of the big differences. These guys, they get it done, and now they have introduced polygraph test. 2019 they didn't have polygraph, so now they have polygraph testing also. If someone has used steroids 2 years before, see obviously if someone has used steroids 1 year, 6 months before, it's high likely that they'll get caught in the urine test. It's logical because this is what normally
Hmm.
people will tell you. But for even that also,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
tell you,
yeah.
this is normally people will tell you that what if this guy has used steroids 6 months before, 1 month before. Let me tell you, bro. You think logically. Say you are an enhanced athlete. You have used steroids in the past. Okay. Do you think you will be able to shred naturally and you get to that conditioning where even your glutes are shredded? It's impossible, bro. These guys won't have that capacity to do also. Think logically. Because I take 7 months to shred, 6 to 7 months. Okay, 6 to 7 months to shred. You take any enhanced athletes, all of your IFBB athletes, their shredding time is only 8 to 12 weeks max. 8 to 12 weeks only. They'll get to the conditioning where their skin is paper thin, their glutes are shredded in eight
Yeah.
to 12 weeks. You see, bodybuilders, they will lose 20 kgs in just 10 days. You
Yeah.
obviously would have been take. Okay. If I have to lose 20
Yeah.
kgs, it will take 40 weeks naturally. You cannot shred 20 kgs in 10 days or 20 days and look big naturally. Okay. So if you logically see, only every enhanced athlete, any athlete use steroids only at the shredding phase, at the end of their shred, maximum at the shredding phase in the 8 to 12 weeks. Okay. So if someone says that 6 months before he has used that and all, he will not have the guts to do a natural bodybuilding. He will not have the potential only to do the natural bodybuilding shows. 99%. The
Okay.
rest 1%, the rest
Okay.
1%, if he is knowledgeable, if you say he comes and get trained by me or some other natural athlete and he wants to do it naturally, he will, why will he, how will he have the guts to go and give a polygraph testing?
Hmm.
See, I have used steroids 6 months before. How will I have the guts to go and give a polygraph testing that I have not used steroids for last 5 years? How will I have?
Yeah.
How I have 1 lakh followers on Instagram. You know me. So many people know me. I've got good recognition. Why will I go and get tested? And why will I go and get rejected? You understand? And even ICN, they will take an agreement that
Okay.
they will post it publicly. Okay. Though they may
Yeah.
not post, but they'll take an agreement that I'll post publicly. Okay.
Hmm.
So what happens is people who have used steroids in the past or who are using now will not have the guts only to go and compete. They won't do.
Okay.
This is why ICN is good. They won't. For example, you just think, I'll even give you one more logical answer. How many MUSCLEMANIA pros are there in India? How many? There are many. We have
Five,
many.
six, maybe
No, no,
10. Acha,
there are
okay.
many. 10, 20, there are many. If you talk about MUSCLEMANIA champions, there are 200, 300, 400. Okay. Why do you think there is very less champions in ICN? So you see
Maybe
people who
because
are
ICN
enhanced,
has not entered Indian market yet. Very simple.
bro.
उन्होंने
Wait,
इंडिया
wait.
में
Let me.
कराया ही नहीं है shows अभी.
I will tell you even more. How many Mr. Worlds we have in India? People who compete in our outside countries. There are many. Before even IFBB came to India, how many people went and won Mr. World, Mr. Universe? How many? You take Pavan Shetty only, bro. 2015 itself, we traveled to another country and won Mr. World. People have the
Hmm.
money, bro. In India, people are there. They have the money. Go compete. There, if that's how I went and competed in Singapore. How did I go? Why did I go? Think. You understand my
Okay.
perspective? Why did I go?
Okay.
No, when no one has
Okay.
gone, it did not even. ICN wasn't there in India. WNVF wasn't there in India. I could have taken steroids and
Hmm.
continued competing in MUSCLEMANIA itself. No, I could have taken steroids and continued competing in MUSCLEMANIA. It's easy fame.
Okay.
It's
So the
easy to win.
point being,
People
so the
always
point
have
being,
money. Point being, natural. They're not natural. That's all. They don't have the guts to go and compete in ICN outside India. How before even ICN came to India, how many people went outside India to compete in MUSCLEMANIA? You know that, right?
yeah,
There are
yeah,
so many
a lot.
MUSCLEMANIA champions in 2016, 2017, 2018. ICN came to India in only 2019. People have money. People have
Hmm.
money to spend. They're just not natural. That's all.
Hmm.
The real natural athletes have the potential. That's how I went and competed in ICN. How I went and competed in WNBF. And you have one more guy who
All
competed
right.
in WNBF Dubai and he has gotten a pro card also. The first Indian WNBF pro, there is a
Okay.
guy. Jay is an ICN pro because
Do you
he's in
know his name?
Australia. Yeah, yeah, I know his name. He's my friend. I'll connect you with him. So there are
Hmm.
many
Okay.
people who are really
Cool.
natural. They'll take the effort to go and compete outside India, and they will do the drug testing. They will do the polygraph testing, and they will pass and they will win. That's all.
So, what I want you to ask is there are a lot of young men and women who want to compete naturally, but they've been made to believe that it is impossible and there's no future and they won't look good and they will not have any visibility on social media if they will remain natural and a lot of other things which discourages them towards being natural and encourages कि यार थोड़ा सा तो ले लो ना, take something, it's not going to matter, it's not even anabolic and a lot of other excuses. What is
Hmm.
your message to those people who really want to do it natural but feel discouraged?
See, it's very simple, bro. You take all the we can take some names. You take Manoj Patel. He's an IFBB pro not because he has used steroids. How many years he is training? 10, right? At least 10 years. See,
IFBB
Manoj
pros more
Patel.
than 25.
No, men's physique athletes. You take let's take
Ah,
Bhuvan
okay,
Chavan
yeah,
from India.
around there,
It's
yeah,
the best.
yeah.
Let's take Bhuvan Chavan. Okay. How old is he? He's younger to me. He's younger than me. Okay. How many years he's training? I think he started training from 2012 only. When I started, I have seen his pictures. Okay. When did he reach Olympia? I think 2018. After 7-8 years. You understand? Before even taking steroids, he has won a show naturally. I think in around 2014 or 15. Bhuvan Chavan. Okay. So if I have to tell to young people that every champion is a champion only because of their natural potential, not because of steroids. It doesn't mean that you take steroids at 18, 19, you will never become a champion. To become a champion, it's gonna take years and years of good ethics, consistency, hard work, patience. You will get that consistency, hard work, patience, everything only when you do it naturally. When you start using steroids in the beginning itself, you will not even realize because you get
kill
the
that
gains
potential.
easily. Yeah, you will not understand.
You kill
So
that
that's why I
potential.
always post that do your first one show or first 2 shows naturally, win it, then do whatever you want because you learn the ethics first. Every champion is a champion is because of their years of hard work and consistency. It's not because of steroids. Okay, so there's no use of taking drugs from the beginning. See, if you can't even win a show naturally, you're not worth to get enhanced itself in the first place. You understand, bro? See, what will make a champion to become a champion? It's hard work, ethics, and consistency. If you don't even have that, there's no use of taking drugs to become a champion.
Then nothing will happen. Forget bodybuilding, nothing will happen in life.
In life, exactly. So you will learn the hard work, ethics, patience, consistency only when you do it naturally. Okay. There are very less IFBB pros who are very young and they're IFBB pro. That's because they are extremely genetically gifted. They're extremely genetically
Like
gifted. There are a couple of IFBB pros who are just 23, 24 itself. There is a 19 or 20-year-old guy who was qualified for 2022 Olympics itself. There is a guy, okay, he's just 19 or 20. He's qualified for Olympia itself, Mr. Olympia itself, men's physique. Okay, you can count them.
Okay.
They are very much genetically gifted. Just by looking at them, if you start taking drugs at 18, you will get screwed. Okay, so.
All right.
And one more
I
thing.
think that was a very, very beautiful message. That was a very beautiful message, Yuva. And it stands true for natural or enhanced. It stands true for everybody. So that's a
Exactly,
very
bro.
good
See,
message, and I'm glad that you didn't pull.
Yeah. Tell me.
Please.
No, you go ahead.
I'm glad that you didn't. I'm saying that I'm glad that you didn't pull anybody down to rise up, and that's the quality that a good athlete, a good person has, right? So I'm glad that that is the approach that you've taken, and I also feel that you fought for in this podcast. You fought for what it is. It's not like it's easy. I don't care and I ignore. No, you've not done that. You fought for what is right. You've given examples. You've given logics, and I do feel that if not for many, for some people this is going to be an impactful listening whatever you've spoken about, and they will feel
Exactly.
inspired to be natural.
And I have to answer this in another angle also, bro. See, at the end of the day, everyone, see, you do bodybuilding competition. It's for you. I'll tell you. At the end of the day, bodybuilding is a cosmetic sport. You do it for you only. Okay. Every bodybuilder, no matter whatever he is any. You take Mr. World, IFBB, anyone. They are doing it for themselves. Because our country doesn't give a shit. You understand now? Country doesn't do anything. You see that guy javelin throw. What's his name? Neeraj. He won. Imagine he won millions of followers and like this. Correct. So how many people in India has won IFBB Pro, Mr. World? No one cares. So the country doesn't give a shit about bodybuilding. So you do bodybuilding for you to gain attention, to gain fame, to make money. Okay, and you can. And how many people are gaining that? You see the bodybuilding. How many people are? Lakhs and lakhs of people are doing bodybuilding. How many people will have the attention, have the fame? You can count literally in India. There will be 10, 20.
Very few.
That's all. How many people are making money? Even the guys who have won Mr. World are
Very
broke.
few.
Broke. How many
Yeah.
people might look like they have so much Instagram followers? They are broke. I know. I've seen people. There are people who have competed with me in 2015 who are nowhere right now. Who are nowhere. They've left this industry itself. They've stopped
सारे
bodybuilding.
पैसे स्टेरॉइड में लगा दिए उन्होंने
Exactly.
और कमाई
At the
होती
end
नहीं.
of the day, yeah, at the end of the day, you see people, young people, whoever it is, they want money, fame. They want money and fame. That's all. Recognition. These three. You can get all these three in natural bodybuilding itself, bro. I'm talking here with Nipun. This is a great recognition for me. This is a I will get a good fame here. Correct, no? And obviously I'm earning good money, bro. I'm earning good. I will tell you, bro. I am training for this ICN only. I'm training more than 10 people. Okay, just for one show. Okay, more than 10 people for natural bodybuilding show. I am training. They are competing in ICN. I'm proud of it. You understand? I take pride in this, even though it's just 10 people. For India, it is big. Just one guy. I have joined a team of 10 to 15 people are competing in ICN because of me. Naturally, I'm proud of it, and I am making money. I am popular in Instagram. I get paid by brands. I get endorsed. My protein is paying me, and international brand is paying me. They don't just give me stack. They pay me salary. They pay me cash, and then they give me stack.
Yeah.
Understand? I get sponsored by apparel brands. I train a lot of celebrities. I train actors, actress. I train businessmen. I have my own gym. I have 2 supplement stores. I did everything through the natural way,
That's
and
massive.
ICN is
That's a
gonna.
big testament for sub. Yeah, that's a big testament for success
ICN.
for somebody who
I
started
have
fresh just
I
10
have
years
trained
ago.
over 1,000 people, bro. I have my own app. For my app only, I pay a certain amount every month. It's a good chunk of amount. Okay, which means I'm doing good. I'm not trying to boast. I'm doing good in all this. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm proud of myself. I have the attention. I have the fame that I want. Obviously, I want to grow more and more. I'm working towards it. But this is what. Why do you think they take? Why do you think they do bodybuilding for this only?
All
You can get everything naturally, and you will learn the most important thing: hard work, consistency, and ethics, which is necessary to even if you take steroids to win. You need this. Every champion is a champion is only because of their consistency, ethics, patience, and consistency over years.
Yeah,
You
cool.
will get
I
it.
think that's a
I
very,
strongly.
very good message.
I
Yuva, that's a
strongly
very,
believe.
very good message.
Exactly.
Uh, All right, guys. So that was Yuva Prakash. बिल्कुल दिल खोल के इन्होंने अपने मन की बात की है and he gave a total fight with logic and matter of facts and factual statements. ये दिखाने के लिए कि नेचुरल बॉडी बिल्डिंग बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है, ये पॉसिबल है, ऐसे शोज़ हैं जो जेन्युइन हैं, ऐसे एथलीट्स हैं जो जेन्युइन हैं, ऐसे कोचेज़ हैं, युवा प्रकाश जैसे ऐसे कोचेज़ हैं जो जेन्युइन हैं। और अगर आप लंबी रेस के घोड़ा बनना चाहते हैं तो आप नेचुरल रह के भी बन सकते हैं। दिस इज़ अ लॉन्ग गेम, राइट? दिस इज़ अ मैराथन, नॉट अ स्प्रिंट एज दे से। And that was Yuvaprakash for you. If you want to get in touch with Yuvaprakash, please remember to check out in the description box. We have his Instagram account, and I will check with him if अगर उनके app का link है, so I will add the link of the app also. Remember to meet him. Remember to message him. That was all about fitness stories, and remember to give your comments. We love your comments. Thank you so much.